I told you I felt low. I worked out now that the reason I felt low is because I stopped fighting. And when you stop fighting, you think, I can eat whatever I want. I can party, I can drink. And I went on a bit of a like travel, booze, bad food, whatever. And that's why I felt like shit, because, but you don't put the two together because you just think, and so I worked that out and then I cleaned up my diet and then I could really, now I really feel, because I'm quite susceptible, I don't know, perceptive, maybe, I don't know, whatever the word is, to what I'm putting in my body and the effect that it has on me, because I've, like I said, been an elite level athlete and all that sort of stuff. I really feel the difference when I'm eating properly and not booze. I can feel it. I think a lot of people don't understand how important it is. I understand everything you're talking about. Hopefully it's new information for a lot of people. But I wanted to, the whole reason I got you on the podcast was to talk about something completely different. Yeah. We start talking about fitness and food and nutrition. It's super easy. But I want to tell your story a little bit. And obviously we started with you being like a fat kid and getting in the gym, sorting yourself out. Then you became a PT, right? So what age did you start PTing?
So I started PTing around like 19, 20. So this was after I lost weight. For me, and everyone has their catalyst for losing weight. For me, it was girls, right? I'm a straight guy. I got treated like shit by good-looking women. And I was like, enough of this. All my mates are off at parties doing it, everyone's finger blasting this one or doing all that shit, And I'm like, when they've done 2 in a night, I'm the guy that all the girls were coming to. Oh, your mate, he's such an asshole. And I'm like, I got years through that. I was like, enough of this shit. Like, enough. I want to be that guy. And that was my motive for losing weight. And I lost weight during my late teens because of, essentially, that was a reason. And then it changed me so much, the way I thought and the way I was perceived by others. I was like, fuck, I need to do something with this. I did find it quite easy as well. In that I didn't find losing weight easy. I did that in a very bad way, and it's caused repercussions. We can go into that in a bit. But for me, I was like, I'm good at this. And I know I can help other people do this. And I always had a thought in my brain, like, I want to earn a lot of money. And at the time, PT was not what it is today. It's very easy to earn a lot of money as a good trainer these days. But I was like, I can earn 60 quid an hour doing this job, and I really love it. And that was kind of where I then branched off. I went through various jobs up until that point, working in nightclubs, did accountancy. I even designed underfloor heating for a long time. But I just hated being in an office, And there was certainly a part of my younger years where I thought the only way I'm going to get rich is if I'm working in an office. But then I realized once I was particularly good at training people, I was the one getting results in the gym that I was in. I was like, shit, it's not about where I'm working, it's about how good I am at what I'm doing. And if I'm the best at it, I'm going to be able to charge more. It's going to be easier to get clients. And that kind of led me into PT. Excuse me.
So you had varied jobs. I've heard this story a few times from PTs that they hate it. They get on the PT, they do what they love to do because everyone loves to work out, or this pains you do. Then you see the results and the people understand that you can help people. But you said to me, you always wanted to earn a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
And Pete, like I'd done a bit of, actually, you helped me out. When COVID hit, I was trying to find, I started holding pads and doing one-on-ones because I couldn't travel and make money and all that sort of stuff. And I ended up being at your gym and doing pads. So I reached out to you and said, I need to, so I understand that an hourly rate, if you can charge 100 quid or 200 quid or whatever, you can make all right money. You work 8 hours a day, make 800 quid a day. So it can become good money. But we spoke about this, you as a PT, as good as it can be, it's also, you have to work. You have to, I know it sounds like a crazy thing to say, but you have to trade your time to make that money. So you have to physically be there, and you can't grow from that position. If you do 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, and it's like, how do you get any bigger than that, right?
Yeah.
So you told me that you always wanted to make a lot of money as a young kid. You did a bit of sales, then you went into PTing. What made you realize that this had a ceiling?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone gets there as they get older and time starts to run out. Time is this commodity that people value the least when it is the only thing we run out of. And that's really, really important. I think when you realize that the thing you're looking for is not money, it's time. And whatever skill set you hold, if you can find a way to remove the glass ceiling, like if I'm working hour by hour, I can charge 200 quid an hour, whatever it is. But I can still only work, let's say I'm working 14 hours a day, right? I still have a limit somewhere. Whereas if I can say, right, what skill sets are allowing me to earn that? I need to scale this. I need to send this off so I'm not limited geographically. I'm not limited mentally. I'm not limited physically. For me, it was that. It was saying there's only so much of me to go around. And I got to the point, I gym floor PT'd for like 14 years, something like that, before I said,
wow.
All right, enough of this. I need to use my skills to do something else, because I'd stopped enjoying it. And this was the big thing for me. It was like I'd focused on money, so I was giving all of my time for money. And then I realized, hang on, that's not the valuable bit. The money is not the valuable bit. The time is the valuable bit. How do I take what I'm doing now and create something where I've got way more time, but I can make equal or more money? And the smart thing was to say, right, well, how many people can I train in a day? On busy days, maybe I was doing 12 people, right? I'm limited to X amount per day. There's no way I can get past that. What can I create that I've learned from all of these people where I can get to 12,000 people a day? Maybe I'm going to have to charge them less money. Maybe I can charge them the same money. But suddenly the ceiling's been removed. And the path is not, right, we're going to keep going until we hit that ceiling. It's, I can just keep going now. There's nowhere I need to stop. I'll stop wherever my intelligence says, I don't know how to move into this different market or this different market. But the great thing about the more you develop your skill set is that never really comes. That point where you say, shit, I can't really go anywhere, never comes, because for every problem that you've got to solve on the way, you find a new way of achieving something else. As you go up, even through the classes of people, like we've spoken to this, as you get more money, you mix with different people. Different people have different ideas. Different people give you different opportunities. It kind of snowballs. So if you can just break past the thought process of saying, I need to stop wasting my time by trading my time, when that happens, I think the world's open to you again now. And especially now, there's never been a time ever in history that it's easier to do this. People are, I haven't got time, I can't do this, I can't do that. Everybody has the opportunity to get stupidly rich now, or have as much time as they want.